Hello everybody and welcome to episode 2 of Glory Hunter. Today we take on Valencia in the de la Comunitat Derbi. 64 kilometres separate these two sides. It's a massive game for both of them. Before we do that, we've got a few transfers to discuss as we've bought some in and some out. And we take a look at our first league game against Las Palmas. So, to start with, there are two of our older players have left the football club. Etienne Capoue has joined Al Shabab for £1.2 million. Raul Abidal has joined Newcastle for a fee eventually rising to £3.1 million. It did allow us to bring in some players because it freed up a lot of wages. Let's meet the new additions. And we start with one for the future as Roberto Fernandez has arrived at the football club from Malaga. He will eventually go out on loan before the end of the transfer window. Currently 2-star, potential to be a 4-star player. Like the look of him. £3.75 million we spent on him. And yeah, looking forward to seeing what he can do next season. We went back to the UK to bring Emile Smith-Rowe to Spain. Now, I'm a Tottenham fan. Everyone knows this. I quite like Emile Smith-Rowe. I'm not allowed to say it, really. He's a great player. If we can keep him fit, that is the biggest thing that is holding him back at Arsenal currently in real life. His injury record is not the greatest, but looking forward to seeing what he can do in Spain. Back to the UK once more for Jack Clarke. Now, Jack has had a really good start to the season for Sunderland in real life, and I'm hoping he can replicate that in Football Manager. I love this kid. It was a shame we didn't give him a chance at Tottenham. But yeah, he has thrived since then. Dribbling a 16, acceleration 16. He has got pace to burn. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. And the last man in the door, probably, of this transfer window is Omar Solet. He has joined us from Red Bull Salzburg for £10 million. This is Raul Abidal's replacement. It's an upgrade, but in the longer term. 3-star at the moment, potential to be 4, only 23. So he's 14 years younger than Raul Abidal. And that is the main reason why we've brought him in. And I'm hoping he can do well because he starts today. As we opened our La Liga campaign with a win over Las Palmas, Denis Suarez with the only goal of the game. We did have a sending off. Consigna was sent off with about 10 minutes to play. It meant Las Palmas pushed for an equaliser. Thankfully, we stood firm. So after match day 1, we are currently 9th in the table with that 1-0 win. We're level on points with Valencia, who picked up a win on the opening weekend as well. Athletic Bilbao lead the way after the single game we've had so far. It's a massive game for us today. First home game for me, and it's a derby game against a very big rival. Talk about a baptism of fire. Let's take a look at the teams. So here are the two starting lineups for this derby game as Jorgensen starts in goal for us. Foyth, Solet, Concia, Pedraza, Tigueros, Tarats, Smith-Rowe, Bienya, Suarez, with Moreno leading the line as Valencia start with Riviero in goal. Rendell, Palista, Diacabi, Gaia, Palia, Guillermon, Perez, Gonzalez, Lopez, with Giroud leading the line. So you're going to have to bear with me with some of the pronunciations. It might take me a little while to get used to saying some of the names. 4-2-3-1 for us, though, for this derby game. 64 kilometres, as I mentioned, between the two sides. Will there be 3 points between them by the end of the game? Hopefully. Fingers crossed, in front of the expectant home crowd. Can we get off to a win in our first live com of the season? We beat Las Palmas last time around. It was a good result. We put them away, the newly promoted side. But yeah, 1-0 wasn't exactly a classic, let's say. Hopefully today will be better. Diacabi with the ball. As if we lose this one to start the season, the pressure will be on right from the start. Whilst I like a bit of pressure, not that much. Denis Suarez picking the ball up on the left. So we look to break forward from their attack. Oh, that's a nasty challenge. Plays it into Daguerros. On to Smith Rowe down that right-hand side. Come on, Emil. Do something with it. Finds Van Foyth. Back to him again. Will he get a shot away? He might well do. He does, but he tucks it over the bar. Unlucky. Moreno's picked up a hamstring injury 15 minutes into the first home game of the season. Fantastic. Daguerros with the corner. We might make a change early, but I'll see how he is for now. Ball towards the back stick. Headed away, is it? No, hasn't been cleared off the line, and the goalkeeper's got it. It's a slow build from the back, which suggests we might lose the ball here. No, Denis Suarez has got the ball. Plays it into Terats. Onto Smith Rowe. Turns round the corner for Biella. Out to Foyth. Will he find Smith Rowe again? He will find Smith Rowe again. Will he find a ball across the front of the goal? No, he'll just find the goal instead. Emil Smith Rowe has arrived. 17 minutes in, and he's off the mark for Villarreal, and that will do for starters. Not known for his goal scoring, but when you give him the amount of space they gave him, he has every right to have a go, and he scores, and the place goes crackers. Right, Moreno, it's looking terminal for him, so we are going to make a change once this corner has happened. Otherwise, we'll lose the corner highlight. Tends to what happens. Ball towards the near post. Select. Oh, keeper's got his hands on it. Right, we are going to make a change up top. That is a big blow to lose him. But we are going to bring on Ben Brereton Diaz in his stead. Why couldn't he just be called Ben Brereton? I know he changed to a Chilean national. But Ben Brereton Diaz is very hard to say very quickly. Me and Alex Sorloff, we're probably not going to get on that well, just so you know. I had him at RB Leipzig many years ago. 2021 Football Manager 3 years ago, and it didn't go well for him there. I'll give him clean slate and all that. So Moreno is coming off the field, we know that. Hopefully it's not a bad injury for him. Perez picks it up. Gonzalez in behind for Giroud, and that is the equaliser. Just like that, although VAR checking goal. Goal awarded. If only it was that quick in England. Perez with the ball. Gonzalez with the ball through. Yeah, he just comes off the back of Select. And that is 1-1. It's going to be a corner. Coming up to half-time. Terats with it. Can he find a Villarreal head? Please, for the love of God. Go towards the near post. Select will keep it in. He does. Denis Suarez with the shot. Select has had a contribution on his debut, and Denis Suarez puts us back in front just before half-time. Fellas, he is a dangerous little player, is Denis Suarez. On his day, he's unplayable. It's a nice ball into the back of the net. Select doing what he needed to do to keep it in play, keep the pressure on. Love to see it. You can update the league table. It's not 4 points, it's up to 6 so far as we lead 2-1 at half-time. We have been the better side. That's good to see. Happy. Let's continue. Corner. Start of the second half. Can we find something from it? Terats with the corner. Ball in towards that near post. Bienya tries to rise. Will we keep it in play this time? No. It's Valencia that keep this in play for us this time. Terats plays it towards Smith Rowe. Gets the shot away. Oh, it's wide. Gaia with the block. I thought for all the world that was going to hit the back of the net. Try again. Corners seem to be working so far this season. Ball towards that near post again, and it's headed away, but we keep it alive with Select. Van Foyth! Oh! Throw in. Thierry throws it on, looking for Perez. Suarez gets it away. Bienya. Onto Smith Rowe. Foyth on the overlap. Brereton Diaz has gone with him as well. Come on, Ben. Do something with it. The man on the edge, and it's Smith Rowe! Off the other side of the bar and out. Denis Suarez! No! Composure! Oh, Lord! Just took a swipe at it. I mean, look at the match momentum. We are dominating the game. We need to put it to bed. Please. Terats with the corner. Ball in. Rises. Oh, wide. Because you can feel the sucker punch coming, can't you? I can. They got one in the first half, to be fair. Canos on his own inside the penalty area. Select comes and shuts the door, and he's gone wide. Van Foyth with a deflection. We are going to take off Bienya. We are going to bring on Jeremy Pino. He has got 45 minutes in the tank. Let's see what he can do with 25 or so minutes. We'll leave it like that for now. We've got one more window to use, and we will use it with a couple of changes later. Select once more. Loses out. Foyth wasn't on his toes, Foyth. But we get back behind the ball. Gaia looking for Perez. Well, Foyth deals with that pretty comfortably, does he? Yep. Select picks up the ball. Chips it on to Pino. No, he loses out. Hugo picks it up. Finds Gonçalves. Gets the shot away. Oh, goodness me. That went whiskers wide. Perez. Valencia have turned the screw somewhat. A little bit. It's all going one way now, after going completely the opposite way earlier on. But Foyth is racing down the field, and he finds Smith Rowe in front of him. Pino picks it up. Nice ball inside to him. Can he find Brereton Diaz? Will he go alone? He will go alone. Saved by the goalkeeper. Gets a second chance. Puts the second one in. That's to be the game. 20 minutes to play. Yeremy Pino off the bench. He's only been on the field 6 minutes. And he has made an instant impact if we can keep this young man fit. He's had 2 injuries during pre-season already. If we can keep him fit, we will go far. 3-1. Game over. Hopefully. Right, we're going to make a few changes in the middle of the park. Tigueros is going to be the man to come off. We're going to move Denis Suarez into that midfield area to take Tigueros off and get Jack Clark on in his place. Because we have a lot of defenders on the bench. We might go into the market for a midfield player before the window shuts. 10 minutes to play. Can we see this out? Lopez into... Oh, it's a good challenge from Pino. And it made me not say that man's name. Brereton Diaz looking for Smith Rowe. Nice ball out to him. He's got Foyth with him. He finds him. When he find a ball into the area. Finds Smith Rowe again. Goes to Taratz. On towards Foyth. Jack Clark is in the centre. There's 4 of them in the box. Can Clark get the header? No, he can't. He didn't grow enough, unfortunately. Caños picks it up as Valencia come the other way. Who's that chasing him? Who's that labouring behind him? Guerrero. The man on his own at the far post. I think Foyth is back in position. Pelelo gets the shot, but he puts it over the bar. Suarez picks it up. Will he get a shot away? Denis Suarez. He's run an awful long way. Clark will pick it up. Plays it in towards the back stick, looking for Smith Rowe. He can't get the header down. Vasquez gets it away, and Gaia brings them down the field. It's been a good performance. Been a solid performance, to be fair, from us today. Makes it 2 wins from 2 at the start of the season, which is better than they did in real life, to be fair. Select picks it up. Obviously, we've got Europa League draw to come as well in the coming weeks as we start to get into the meat of the season. We've given the ball away, but that is it. Full time. Villarreal 3, Valencia 1. We have won on opening home game of the season, opening live com of the season, and we've beaten a local rival. So we were top of the league for a short period of time, but Athletic Bilbao have taken over back at the top of the table. Real Madrid tucked in behind them. There are only 7 sides that have not been beaten so far this season. Shows the competitiveness of La Liga. So let's see what we're going to do next time around. The big home games, they keep on coming as we will take on Atletico Madrid next time around. Now we'll know the Europa League draw by that point. We will have even probably played a game by the time we get to Atletico Madrid. So we'll take on Granada, Real Sociedad and Sevilla as it stands. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'll see you next time, hopefully with another new midfield player as well. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.